anyone who's read Burn Book knows that you open the book with that 2016
I do, which
meeting.
is, yeah, so everyone was so shocked that they were so, I mean, honestly, I mean, let's just, if I was a billionaire, would I put up with that shit? Like, don't you get the billion so you don't have to do that? You know, that kind of ass licking, but I guess not. But I wrote a story, I broke a story. It was actually a great scoop. I was at a farmer's market in San Francisco and I got a call from another billionaire and he's like, can you believe they're doing that? And I go, what? Like I pretend I know, oh yeah, you know, and he's like, they're all going to the White House for this thing. Now, they had made no announcement, which was, you know, usually they do a press release if they're going to meet the new president. This was just after he was elected, the first time Trump was, I think it was 2016, November, December probably. And so they were all going, but nobody said anything. So they were skulking up there to Trump Tower. And they weren't, so I started calling around. I have everybody's cell phone. I'm like, oh, I hear you're going to the thing. And they're like, how did you know? And I was like, ha, I know. And so they were sort of like, well, we're going to talk to him. And I said, yeah, but he's so anti-immigration and he's going to ban Muslims. And they were like, no, he's not. He just says that. I'm like, I don't mean to be rude, but he said it 56 times on the campaign trail. I feel like he's going to keep that particular heinous promise. And and so I called them, I write this story, and they went in there, and of course I was getting real-time updates from some of the people there because they didn't want to be there. Most of them didn't want to be there. But they went, and what they wanted was tax repatriation, no regulation, and a bunch of other things. And in exchange, they were willing to be obsequious, right, in order to get them. And so I wrote a piece, and I called them sheeple. I was like, these are sheeple, and sheep people, if you want to need help there. And so, you know, they were kind of mad. Like, we're going to go in and we're going to tell them, Kara. That's what they were all doing. Because what they say in public and what they say to you privately is very, as you know, as a reporter. And they're like, we're really against him, and we're going to tell him. I'm like, you're not going to tell him. I know you won't. And they didn't. And then they skulked out and said nothing after he was doing all kinds of terrible things. And the only person I have to say that I did talk to was Elon. And I said, he went, and I said, you can't go. You're an immigrant. Like, how can you not say something in that group? And he said, Kara, I'll convince him. I'll be the one to convince him. And I said, well, Jesus, it's nice to meet you, but you're not. This man is a longtime racist, longtime anti-immigrant. Like, look at his history. And that's what they did. And so when they just did this last one, not surprised.
I was just about to ask, seeing what you saw in 2016.
No, because now instead this time they want AI in their favor. They want crypto in their favor. They want a whole range of tax issues. They want no regulation. They want unfettered access to whatever the space, whatever it happened. Oddly enough, Elon wasn't there, which is because now he's whatever on the outs. And so they want things, and they are willing to put up with anything and say anything.